Get them both for $49.99 a month each, all with no contracts. Call 833-768-4999.
Car Care Tips brought to you by Brandon Combs with State Farm, insuring Georgia and Tennessee.
So, we promised to bring you car care tips every month here on 3+ You, and we thought it would be the perfect day for us to head down to Mtn View CDJR and check in with LeBron Clark because we're on the cusp of road trip season.
Everybody's getting ready to go.
So your topic today is tires.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about what we do when a vehicle comes in and how to do proper maintenance on your tires and take care of them to save you a lot of money in the end by spending a little bit up front.
You're a big proponent of the ounce of prevention being worth that pound of cure. In car care, maintenance is everything, right?
It really is. I mean, of course, obviously your life, your car is changing, you're on doing all this stuff, but a lot of people will come in, and when a vehicle comes into our dealership, we always check the alignment of it. And we recommend about every other time that you rotate your tires, because wear and tear on a set of tires, you may spend $50, $49 to have your tires rotated or have an alignment done, but the cost of a set of tires, you're talking $1,000, $1,500 almost.
Okay, so I don't know anything about cars.
You should learn by now.
I'm learning a little bit. So tell me if this is what I've learned from you over the years, that when you get the alignment done, what that's doing is as you drive your car, like your feet, your tires kind of turn in, right?
That's exactly right.
So if you don't have them aligned, they're going to wear the wrong way on the inside or the outside.
Yeah, they'll say they'll cap. They'll be rounded on the edge, and that's why when they rotate, you want to have an expert do it because they know where to put that tire. Your tires may not just go front to back; they may go from back to left side or right side, and you want someone that knows what they're doing to check that.
If you're not getting your tires aligned, and you mentioned they cap, was that the word you said? They cap?
The cap is where they round off a little bit.
Okay, if it rounds off, does that make you more prone to getting a flat tire?
It's not necessarily flat, but it loses traction because you don't have as much sitting on the road. Where a tire's kind of flat, if it caps, it's going to pick up a little bit, so you might not be as safe when it rains or the roads are slick. Okay,
you can't really argue with facts. So what y'all have is not just your expert eye looking at it, but don't y'all have a machine that tells you?
Yeah, we actually have a machine that's on the drive that'll show you, and it can check it. It looks right then, and you're able to look at it, and they'll give you a printout. And then when you actually take it into the shop, it's a little more advanced. We looked at it earlier. It calculates the toe in, the toe out, how the tire is sitting, whether it's up or down. At certain ones, they have to be at a certain angle, or they call it a camber.
If you are looking to get new tires, I think that can be a daunting thing if you don't know what you're talking about, because you have these choices of this number of miles versus that number of miles. Does it really matter, the mileage?
It does a little bit. A better quality tire, they're just better quality. You're going to get a better ride. But you've got soft tires, you've got harder tires, you've got all-terrain, you've got off-road, depending on what your vehicle is. You want to match the tire for that. An all-season, which is you can drive all the time,
right,
is going to wear a little better. Where an off-road tire makes more noise when you ride it. When we're in the Jeep, and you're going to hear that. So the tire is specific to the car, and depending on you drive a lot of highway miles, you'll want a different tire than somebody that just drives around the city a lot.
Right, I do have a lot of highway miles. How did you know that?
I've seen your car.
Okay, so if you come in here at Mtn View, y'all can do the full service workup. Do you do that twice a year, once a year?
It really depends. Most vehicles will tell you your mileage, but it's normally around 5,000, and we recommend you rotate your tires every other oil change. So you'll come in, they'll check the alignment every time, because you can hit a pothole, you can hit a curb, and it'll knock it out of alignment. But as far as rotating them about every other oil change, so about every 10,000 miles.
Okay, and when they come in, do they make an appointment, or do they just drive in?
You can go online and make an appointment. We've got, as you can see, quite a few people in the service drive this morning. We had about 50% appointments, about 50% just showed up.
Right. Okay, so 10,000 miles, have that done. I know that we have potholes around here. If you're traveling, if you're on that road trip in Florida and you hit a pothole, should you go to a place close by, or can you wait until you're back?
If you notice that it's driving a little different, yes. But definitely have it checked on your next oil change. If you hit and do a little damage, which we see occasionally, especially around here in Chattanooga, you hit a good pothole, that you're gonna feel it right away. You're gonna feel a little wobbly. Definitely pull over somewhere. Go in and have it checked.
All right, and they would love to see you at Mtn View CDJR. Always good to have you on the show, LeBron. And next month we're going to talk about air conditioning. Nothing worse than your air going out in June.
That would be miserable.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Recent injury keeping you from getting out? Mobility at Home sells and rents wheelchair ramps so you can get your freedom back. We also have a wide variety of scooters to fit